Hey everyone, welcome to the MDM Minute. So this is another MDM Minute around me just talking. And I appreciate all the comments on the last rambling video. When I talk, there's a lot of ideas that kind of flow through me. And today is going to be no different from the last one, but I want to kind of center around the software technology as opposed to some of the other products that are new and out there. I will talk more ad nauseum about some of the other stuff a little bit later, but I want to kind of start at ground zero and give you a little bit of insight into how I came into being. So prior to August 8th, 2004, at 2:39 p.m. in the afternoon, I was and had become an empty shell of a person. I had no discernment. I had no humility. I had zero love for myself. I had no unconditional love of self. It was all about more cars, bigger houses, bigger bank account. I survived for 20 years at one of the world's largest investment banks in technology. And halfway through my tenure there, I had this mind blowing wake up experience. And, I talk to people all the time, and they tell me that their wake up experience is still ongoing after 30 years. Some people aren't quite sure, some people are a little awake. I wish I had that. Mine was instantaneous. It's not like I got hit with a lightning bolt. It's not like I was jolted. It's not like, you know, anything. It was 1 minute I was this empty shell, and the next minute I became, or I remembered who and what I am. And so as time progressed, I was impulsed. I wanted to help people. I had no idea how to do it. I had this mad, crazy analytical mind that I had developed for years in engineering school and working in the most hostile environment on the planet, which is Wall Street, by the way. And I wanted to help people, and it was a really weird feeling. It was bizarre. So what did I start doing? I started seeking out like-minded people, and the first population that I came across was the New Age love and light people, and it was the biggest, fastest turnoff you can imagine. And when I talk to these people, you know, and then the sheer volume, the numbers of them that are out there. But when I looked more closely at the conversations, they were masters at wah, 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 wah. They talked. That's what they did. And if they did have the capacity to create, they were taking information that has been regurgitated countless times, repackaged, rebranded with a new spin, and out the door it goes. And because I was exploding onto the scene, this metaphysical mind was just growing at an insane rate. And I had all of these connections happening simultaneously. And these are, in the early years when great friend Jason Davis came on the scene. And I'll save that for another time. And I wanted to help people, so I started doing energy sessions with people. And it took me a long time to figure out that everything flows through me; it doesn't come from me. And that was a big pivotal point in my trajectory, my learning, in how I started to evolve into what I am today. And so I started doing these energy sessions with people. And I was this like 800-pound gorilla. I had absolutely no focus of what I was doing. and they were they were here, and they had stuff. I could see what needed to come out, and but I could never hit the mark. So what I do is I just obliterate everything in the space, and they'd have these horrible detoxes. I'm sure some of you remember them. And you very quickly learn that when your customers aren't coming back, that's a bad business model, and you have to change it up a little bit. So I started getting more laser focused, but first my ego needed to crash and burn. So for about 6 months, a year after my wake up experience, because I was just newfound in this world and completely separated from that empty shell prior to what I was, I had this ego that started to grow. And I thought I was the right hand, avenging angel of God, here to smite all evil in the world. And then about a year and a half after my wake up, I crashed and burned. My ego popped. And that's where the real learning began. When I say things like you have to unlearn everything you have ever learned for the real learning to begin, that is a bold, very powerful statement. And a lot of people don't understand that. And, when we talk about TRs in the Terra Resonator line and manifesting, it's not about writing what you want on a piece of paper, putting it on there, honoring the space in which it exists, and then you go away for 2 weeks and it comes. It doesn't work like that. You have to immerse yourself in the experience of what you want to bring into fruition. And in the experience, we've all had experiences in our life that we just cannot explain. We just, if I was to, there are no words in any language, any spoken language, that would describe the colors in the higher octaves. There's just not. I did a video a year or two ago about utilizing them to fall asleep, and it's a pretty good explanation of what they are. But if I was to explain the experience of what I'm seeing, it's just not. The only way to learn is to immerse yourself in the experience. To unlearn everything you have ever learned, all of your conditioning, letting go, and allowing, the real learning to begin. I had to let go of everything at my wake up experience. And it didn't come on gentle. I didn't have a choice. It just happened. And because I was built to handle these higher octaves and everything they deliver, the information came fast and furious in the early days, wicked fast. And, I was experimenting, and we were doing all kinds of just amazing and bizarre, beautiful things. And we did a lot of powerful work back in 2004, 5, and 6. And then, the precursor to the software, which was just wanting to create technology on a massive scale that unlike the world had ever seen. And, that's when the creative part of me started to kick in. And, so in July 4th, 2007, Aquaware version 1 was born. And it was unlike anything then, today, and well into the future that anyone has ever seen. Just a side note, I don't know, I did a Facebook post not too long ago that talks about Aquaware 6 is coming. It's a go. I'll be developing it this fall. And it's going to be a radical shift from what you all know and love. And what it's going to morph into is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I got the plans the other day, and they came to me. And for months, I've been contemplating how to do this. And every idea that my human mind was bringing forth, I was like, nah, that's not good. That's not good. And then it came to me. The metaphysical side kicked in, and it came to me. So, Aquaware 6 is a go, and It's going to be mind-blowing on absolutely every level. Now, I'll start development probably in the September, October timeframe, and it's going to take 6 months. This is a big project. This is a complete rewrite of the core technology. It's going to be an entire new GUI, and the GUI, for those of you that don't know, that's the actual interface that you use. For 5 generations, I've updated, implemented, and made this new kind of interface, more this, more that, more pretty. We're starting from square one, and the rewrite is going to be just unbelievable. I'll need beta testers somewhere around the end of the year. I'll do a couple of emails or posts about that if you want to play with it. There will be a Source 6 on the way after that, and I think I'm going to hang my hat on the other software projects. 12th Project 5 is really the pinnacle of the technology. I as of right now, I don't know what else to do with it. Lightbody is there. Navitas, since it is a free program, that will also get whatever the Aquaware 6 engine will be. So Aquaware 6 is a go, and I'll be dropping little breadcrumbs along the way to kind of fuel that anticipation for that product. It's going to be unbelievable. So when you look at the pillars that make up modern day Mystic, first know this: I don't advertise. I think I said this in the other rambling video. I don't really need to, just because word of mouth is so powerful. And if you have a good experience with an MDM product, you're going to go out and tell everybody, and they're going to come in and eventually download some of the free content that we have on the website. So I don't advertise. Where am I going with this? See, this is why I love rambling, because my mind just, you get a really good insight into none of this is scripted like when I do other MDM videos or shows or anything like that. This is just me and you, and just kind of cash. So, when I set out on this course, I had no idea I would wind up where I am today from 2004. No clue. And where this is going in the future, I have no idea. I'm just having a mind-blowing time, amazing time, so much fun and love and just product creation in the physical. And, to date, we have 4 pillars that make up the MDM world. We have the software pillar, which is 5 pieces of software that are unlike anything the world has ever seen. People have amazing results with them. You can go to the website, you can download 7-day full-blown free trials and just play. We have the services pillar, which is the sessions, and now the new offering, which is the core cleanse. Again, the core cleanse is unlike anything you have ever experienced. We go inside and we completely push the garbage out. Gone. And when you emerge, you're like putty, and you will harden within an hour. And you set your course. You choose what you want, obviously. And when you harden, it's just an amazing experience as you move through. So for some people, it's very subtle. For other people, it's orgasmic. It's off the chart. We have, the workshops. I haven't done a workshop in about 6 or 8 months, and there'll be a couple coming this fall. Workshops are unlike anything you've ever experienced. We use water, we use sacred geometry, we use really down-to-earth topics that everyone gravitates towards. We did the master generations 1, 2, and 3, 6 courses around the centralized topic over 6 weeks. People just had amazing results. And then we have the physical product line, and I can't say enough about that. They've been ultra successful. We typically on a new launch, we run out of stock within a few hours, a couple days. About 8 hours is the average of running out after an initial launch. And we have the harmonic field amplifier line. We have now the Terra resonator line, line, and there's more products that are coming beyond that. We have the IM bracelets coming in the. I'm going to launch these after I take a vacation with my kids, because I need a vacation. And when you step inside the MDM world, it's like nothing you've ever seen before anywhere. And I challenge anybody to show me a company that has even come close to the 4 pillars that I just described. Sure, there's great people that do workshops. There's some good people that make physical products. There's nobody that I know of that has anything out there even remotely in the same league as the Aquaware line. And then, of course, personal sessions. And hey, that's just who I am. So I will continue to push on all fronts to bring just amazing and mind-blowing products and services that are designed to free you and move you into a beautiful space. And with that statement, we come full circle with you have to unlearn everything you have ever learned for the real learning to begin. And that is only done in the experience. So manifestations on the TR is an art form. The more you immerse yourself in the experience, the realer it becomes. Yes, there is you see, everything that I develop is a precursor to another evolution of that technology, or a precursor to a whole new generation of technology. So with Aquaware 4, Aquaware 5, I taught you how to craft the perfect intent. With the TRs, we're taking it a step further. We're using physical products, gemstones, which I have never used in anything. And I'm teaching you very simply how to manifest. And manifesting on the TRs is one part of what a TR does. I mean, they're unlimited spiritual technology. Unlimit your thinking, thereby unlimiting your potential, and you are. So in crafting the intent, it's all about putting yourself in the experience. And I taught you some great ways. I am, give it direction, give it the road to drive on, and people are just manifesting now. They're becoming manifesting machines. Well, the people are utilizing the technology. And, everything that's being created from this team is just, they're tools to help you remember things that you have already done. And all of this, I'm just remembering what I've done many, many times before. And, everything that MDM does is a mixture of past, present, and future. Okay? It's ancient knowledge put together with state-of-the-art technology, metallurgy, state-of-the-art metallurgy, and a futuristic design. So I'm out of gas on this one, guys. I will continue to do these. Leave your comments below. Tell me if you like them, and if there's something else you want me to ramble on about, I'd be glad to. Have a great day, folks.